thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone.
We just wanted her to...
The real Junior?
Huh?
I told...
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad, she...
Her condition's real.
I...
Do you believe us now? So, you think...
Yeah.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like
The Akasha relies...
a gnosis could do?
So,
She said, and
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants now.
did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you...
That doesn't sound... Okay, Nikki... That doesn't sound... Okay, Nick... My mind...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been... When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows?
What's the point of doing...
Just think about it. This hive mind could...
An excellent deduction.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep Traveler!
I heard it too. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime is a... But we cannot...
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? Oh, Paimon...
It's extremely difficult for lab rats and...
If we're lab rats, the moon? What?
Anyway, you know...
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at...
You didn't get...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? It's as if I've already...
You're saying that...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take...
How did you know?
Frick. Whew. Listen, Nahida, do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job.
Hey!
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common now. How many todays? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie. And the
Okay, no more.
That's why get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie.
Huh?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero.
Continue the harvest. Compared to...
We're still in the same day. Nahida,
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often.
Paimon's at the Duke did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this, in other words,
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right!
So...
The moon illusions. That doesn't sound right. We've already... That doesn't sound right. Okay, Nick. That doesn't sound right. The beep is a prompt. That doesn't sound right. Mercenaries rely... If all our memories of a day are
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before! But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense!
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go...
Right! She did help us find...
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hand.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her? Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys? Well,
Don't think too hard about it. Just
all right then. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been, common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
You two are surprising. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Running late again. Gotta steer clear of other people.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Let's say the sages didn't
That's true, but
then the sages would have had to reproduce every I'm a professional fighter. My mark, the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. It's just as they say. Each swordsman.
is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise? Dollars lately? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square. But yep, that's true. So, can we? Strange. Paimon, huh? Leaving the city? You're right. It's really. Paimon can't believe it. How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Running late again.
Nahida!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything.
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome, but you two sometimes stay up.
It is true that sometimes.
Really? That's kinda strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of. Our memories are back! About that.
Traveler, aside from your memories, listen to it and you.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yet. Okay.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now? Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything, this is a good spot. And the guard, huh? Why? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together. Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please. Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only...
Paimon, calm down. He's here now.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will...
Okay. Paimon, can you... I see. Using two...
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared. No way! Paimon was watching you with the...
What's your perspective, Traveler? I guess that...
So, if we leave the city, it really sounds... But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how could...
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make some...
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes, although...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumer. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here.
These spaces have been Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right?
Probably because yesterday...
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre space... That doesn't sound... Was that space at... That doesn't sound... My impression...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey! Do you want some alone time to think? All right then.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time we're...
Time to roll. Get back on track.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's... Okay.
Okay. That doesn't sound... We've already experienced... That doesn't sound right. All the bizarre space... That doesn't sound... Those space... That doesn't sound... The moon... That doesn't sound right. People in We are all in a dream.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. And those spaces with no So people...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha
That doesn't sound right.
It is the manifest...
Oh, okay. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is... That doesn't... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. Those dreamscapes kept...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sabzeruz festival along with everyone else's. No one is any the wiser as another people wake up to yet another.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals.
All right, last question.
They say that I'll...
So you noticed. I thought that one would...
That wasn't hard at all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about lesser...
Yes, though on the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now. Deceiving the people of after we end the Sabzeruz Fest.
How can the sages of...
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time to...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not the real Dunyarzad's consciousness, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that...
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way... I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida.
To prevent more tragedy.
Great, but...
Although the Sabzeruz festival, that means this...
Huh?
Well, which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally. However, if you're the dream will respond, but right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter, find some way.
How are we going to find? And even if we did find, after all, like you said.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host, and as for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go.
Paimon, she was such a good person. Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Paimon's wondering. Huh. So, who do you think the host of the... Oh, that would make... Let's go ask him some...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for completing
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just...
An experiment?
could you... make a...
You want me to make a wish?
Less questions!
Okay, my wish.
Oh...
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if...
So... you have...
Oh, is it that obvious? When she placed the hat, what she didn't realize was that I'm... Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my... Oh! You're...
What?
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies. Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunya's up.
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Running late again. Get back on track.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... fine. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough.
Headbutt! Heads up!
Stand clear! Animal Tech 6308, absorption test!
Charge!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Didn't you? Oh, and remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before this, she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she's... Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still have... This is the place! Hey, the windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon's gonna take... This was only a temp... Should we open... Wow. Even though she must have wanted to give this to us as a gift if we hadn't found this book. But now that we know, we... Hey! Where are you off to now? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled.
There will always be frustrations in life.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, what? Where are we going this time?
Time to roll. Get back on track.
If you continue, the Grand Sage is our...
Oh. Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the Academy.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the... Wait, they're not reacting. Oh, of course. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just... Yes. That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tanyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are acting... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Padisaras don't it's just like the exhibit. So when you saw the flower... But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh? Wrong guess, but you aren't as far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.